Hi, children. Cheerful morning to you all, dears. In the previous class, we have started the 17th lesson, Bones and Muscles. So, in that, we have learnt about the first topic, what are you made up of? So, in that lesson, we have learnt that our body is made up of bones and muscles, right? The soft parts are called muscles and the hard parts are called bones, and the skin covers the bones and muscles. And also we have learnt about the skeleton. So what is a skeleton? Skeleton is the framework of bones. All the bones together make up our skeleton. So this skeleton helps our body to give its shape, and it helps us to stand straight, and it is protecting the internal organs. Are you all ready for today's class? Shall we start today's class? Yeah. So in today's class, we are going to start the second topic of the lesson. The topic is movements. Okay, shall we start it now? I'm going to give small instructions to you. You all try to follow that. Okay, so get ready for the instructions. Okay, very good. You all hold a pencil. Good. Lift a thing from the ground. Try to lift a thing from the ground. Very good. You all raise your hands. Very good. Now you try to turn your head. Good. Now you lift your leg. All are doing. Very good. Now you try to rotate your ankle. So are you all able to do all these actions? Yes. So you all are able to do the actions. So how it is possible? All these body parts are made of bone only, the hard part. Okay, but we are able to move these parts. How? This is because so in these parts the bones are moving. Okay, so because of that only we are able to do all these actions, right? How the bones are moving like that? We'll see now. So our body has more than 200 bones. Okay, so the newborn baby, it has around 270 bones. Okay, so when the baby is growing, then some of the bones are merged together and the bones are reduced in numbers. So when the baby is grown into an adult, so the adult has 206 bones. Okay, so for you now, you are at the age group 6 to 7 years, right? So you may be having around 220 bones. Okay, so we cannot give the exact count of the bones, so you may be having 220 bones. Okay, so when we are talking about the bone, so in our body the thigh bone is the largest bone. The thigh bone is also called as femur. Look at the picture. Okay, and which is the smallest bone, you know? So the smallest bone is the ear bone. Okay, so see the picture. So the anatomy of the ear is given. So the ear bone is inside the ear. Okay, so there are three small bones. Okay, so in that bone's stapes, it is a very smallest bone in our body. Okay, so which is the largest bone in our body? It's the thigh bone. And which is the smallest bone? It's the ear bone. Okay, that you know now, right? Okay, so we have more than 200 bones and all the bones are joined together and we are getting the skeleton structure like this. The places where the bones are joined together are called as joints. Okay, Joints, joints. Okay, so look at the picture here. The two bones are joined together. Okay, so in between the two bones, so there is a pink tissue like structure is there, that is called as ligaments. Okay, so it acts like a glue. When we are attaching two things, we have to apply glue, right? Gum we have to apply, right? So the ligament is also act like a gum that joins the two bones together. Okay, so at these joints only our bones are moving. Okay, so how we are moving our bones? Because of the joints. Okay, so the joints are responsible for moving our bones. Okay, our body has many joints like neck joint. So at this neck joint, the head and our body is attached, and the shoulder joint, it is attaching the arms. Okay, and the elbow joint, so it is attaching the upper arm and lower arm, and the wrist, it is attaching the fingers, okay, to the arm, and the hip joint, it is attaching the leg, and the knee joint, it is attaching the upper leg and the lower leg, and the ankle joint, it is attaching the leg and the feet of our body. So like that we have so many joints in our body. Look at the skull. The skull is also made of many bones. There are about 22 bones are there in the skull. Even the skull bones are also joined together. But these skull bones joint, we cannot move at all. Okay, only the lower jaw alone we can move little while we are talking. We can move our lower jaw. The other parts of the skull bones we cannot move. Okay, and at the same time, the bones at the joint, neck joint, and the elbow joint, wrist joint, and knee joint and the ankle joint, so that the bones are movable. So these joints are called as movable joints, and the immovable joint is the skull. Skull joint is immovable. Okay, and for moving the joints, so the muscles attached to the bones are also responsible for the movement of the bones. Okay, what did we learn in today's topic? For all our body movements, which is responsible? The joint is responsible for all our body movements. What is a joint? A joint is a place where two bones are joined together, right? So we have so many joints in our body, so like neck joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, okay, knee joint, ankle joint, like that so many joints are there. So in that places we are able to move the bones. Okay, and the skull is the only joint that we cannot move at all, right? Now we reach the end of the session. In the next session we'll see about the muscle power. Okay, so we'll see in the next class. Take care. Bye.